Good morning, everyone. Hi, it's Carrie on this Monday, new week. Coffee. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. It is another really scary, hot day here in Houston. We've had just horrible heat this last week. Very high temps, and then with the heat index, we're way over 100 degrees with very scary heat index. So it has been a very rough week down here for us with the weather. I hope wherever you are, your weather's a little better. I am just finishing up my color corrector and my foundation. I have put on my brows, as you can see. I'm going to glue those brows down right now, and I'm going to be using my Benefit Bang brow gel. I'm going to come up and lock those down. Then we're gonna go next step. Really loving these two products, guys. In combination, I think these are just amazing. You can get them on TikTok. You can also get them on Amazon. They are incredibly lightweight, give you fabulous coverage, and they feel spectacular on your skin. I mean, just make your skin feel beautiful once you get them on. They hydrate. They are just really amazing products. Now I'm going to come in with my powder. This is my Laura Mercier loose setting powder. And we're just going to come in and we're going to get this all sealed up. Obviously, I'm wearing blues today. Have you ever been stung by a giant black wasp? I was yesterday, and the thing is, I had on long leggings. You know, I mean, not really thick leggings, but they were synthetic leggings. They weren't cotton, right? So they were synthetic leggings, and my husband and I were working outside on our koi pond. As you know, we're rebuilding it, and I was helping him with an umbrella that we used for the fish for some shade in the really hot temps. And so I was moving this, deconstructing it because parts of it are broken, so it's no good any longer. So I was deconstructing it, trying to get it to move it, and all of a sudden this massive black thing flew at my leg. Sorry. Can't talk and do that at the same time. Flew at my leg and stung me through my pants. Excruciating pain. I mean, absolutely excruciating pain. And I still have it today. It is the size of a baseball. The end of the stinger, I swear, was this big. round. It's like the size of an eraser. And the poison that is in my leg is the size of a baseball now. It is hot and extremely swollen. I have been putting cold compresses on it, and I've taken Benadryl, and I am just not feeling great. It is so incredibly painful to touch it. I've never been stung by one of these before. They're called giant black wasp, and everything I read yesterday said that they don't normally attack people, and I'm like, well, I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Because this, I mean, looking back on it, you know, going over it in slow motion, I can actually see the whole thing happening. And this thing absolutely came after me and dive bombed my leg. So I am really struggling today with the venom that it stung into my leg. According to my son, who's a paramedic, there's no stinger to get out on these. They don't leave a stinger. So I am really struggling with the after effects of this stupid sting. It doesn't feel good at all. It's so incredibly tender to touch it. It's so hot. It feels like it's on fire. It's just horrible. So be careful if you have any of these black. They're very big. They're like twice. The females apparently are 3 times the size of a regular wasp. You know, a yellow jacket that are so common. And I believe it, because this, I don't know if it was a male or a female that got me, but got me good. So I just used my pencil today to get the color on, and now I'm just blending with my finishing powder to have sort of a lighter blue color. I don't have a blue. Let's see, how did that turn out? Yeah, you can see the blue. It's very light, which is good. I like that a lot. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my Adele powder for my brows, and I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to add a little bit of color right here, picking up the taupe color, or in this case, because it is a brow product, it's actually the blonde that I'm using right here. I'm just putting that in the transition right above the blue, just to give a little bit of definition. And we'll just blend that out. There we go. Very nice. And then I think I am going to pick up just a tiny little black. We're just going to come under, sort of darken that liner a tad bit. Yep. Do the same on the top, just ever so slightly, adding a little darker color to the outline. Yeah, that looks Okay. Then let's get our triangular powder puff. Let's put some batter on it. And let's make sure that we have no black falling out from that, what I just did. Got my hair done this weekend, and there's never enough time in the weekends, is there? You have all these great intentions, and then you don't end up getting everything done that you wanted to get done, and then you feel like you're behind for the next week, or at least I do. Just going over those brows just a tad bit. Okay, that looks good. Now, let's grab our Fenty What a Brat. Put some blush on. And put our finishing powder on. Should we go down under our chin? I did put a little bit of pink lipstick on a little bit ago. That was one of my Tarte lip. This one is in the pink shimmer. It looks really good with the powder blue. I think that looks really nice, really summery. Okay, so we got all that on. That looks really good. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love the way if you use your pencil right, you can get this very, very pretty like ombre effect where it's darker here and it blends up and out. Of course, when you do that, the key to that look is to just blend. Get it, get it applied as thick as you can, and then with a denser brush, like this one is a pretty dense brush, as you can see, and then just blend it up and up into your transitional color. And then as it fades out, I like the way that the taupe color then just gives you just that tiny little bit of definition, shapes your eye. This one is a Davis pencil. One of my Davis pencils from the Davis pencil set that I bought from Amazon. Great buy. There's like 15 different colors, and not very expensive. They're like $1. I think it was 20 some dollars for 15 or 18 of them. So it's basically costing you, you know, $1 a pencil, which you just can't beat that. Okay, I'm gonna come in now. We're gonna use my Milani Black, and we're gonna start way down underneath the very base of the lash. If you look in the mirror like this, you can really see the bottom of each stalk. And if you have a hard applicator, it's much easier to do this with a hard applicator because you can really get your tip on each tiny little hair stalk. And then bring it up as you move outward. really great tip here. If you needed to be, gone all day, you had meetings all day or whatever, and it was an all day thing, the one thing you can do here is use the tip of a waterproof mascara and apply it like I'm doing now, way down at the bottom of your lash line where you just put this curl in. Just get enough on the stalks to lock that curl, because that waterproof mascara is going to help that curl stay in longer throughout your day. And then come back over if you don't want to use the waterproof everywhere else, and then finish up after you get that on the stalks, and finish up with your whatever other product you want to use, or of course just finish with the waterproof mascara. I'm not a huge fan of waterproof mascara, as I've said before. I just don't like how harsh it is on your lashes, because it is really hard to get off, and I think you end up pulling a lot of lashes out when you do that. So I want a mascara that is gonna come off really easy with just water, and most of the tubular mascaras do that because they're creating these little tubes. The more layers you put on, the bigger and the longer the tube is, and they're much, much easier to get off. The water just makes them melt away, and as you get older, you lose your volume of lashes and your length of lashes. So you want to be really taking good care not to tug or pull on your lashes, because as you've seen with me, I've been growing this eye out now since May. We're now August, and it's just now where I can actually see little lashes there now. So you really want to be careful with your lashes as you get older. They don't bounce back as quickly as they used to when you're younger, so. And I also do take a supplement. I take a supplement for my hair and my lashes, and I also use a lash growth product to help. All right, let's see how that is looking. As always, when I'm filming these makeup tutorials, I am not using any filters at all. Just to clarify, since somebody questioned me on that again, all I use is my camera on my phone, a tripod, and I am still filming inside my house at the moment. Probably will be for a while, I think, unfortunately. But yeah, that looks really good. I do like the pink and the blue. I think that looks very nice. So there we go. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you have a spectacular day and a wonderful week. Be productive. Set yourself up for the best that you can each week by being prepared. You never know when somebody's going to come across and change your world, right? Give you an opportunity that you didn't have. So be prepared for it, because you never know when that's going to happen. It does happen. I promise you, I've seen it. And I hope you have a spectacular Monday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this morning as we got ready together. Please like, share, and forward these. If you know somebody that loves to watch makeup tutorials, and I am going to be doing, I think, it's either going to be an e.l.f. or a Milani full face one day this week. Yeah, one or the other of those, and we're going to do some reviews on their products to see what I think of them, and then I would love to get some feedback if you disagree or agree. So take care. God bless. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are awesome. I love the fact that we've got this really cute growing community, and I do want to hear from you, so let me know. If you're new and I haven't responded to you, please shoot me a note and let me know, because I do try to let everyone know when they're new, welcome them, and thank them for joining and for helping us grow our community. And God bless you. Make it a great day. It is very hot, so if you're in the Houston area, please travel with water and watch the bulletins. Today's going to be another scary hot day. God bless. See you the next time. It's Carrie from Texas.